Hello guys, and today I'm going to be telling you my top 10 favorite female characters of all time. I've chosen these characters not only because I personally think they're great, but because I think the stories behind the characters or the inspiration that they have from their derived character traits is amazing. So let's get right into it with number 10.
Number 10.
And to start off our list, we have Wonder Woman. Now, she's in the number 10 spot because she is the only member of the Justice League who could actually fight Superman and delay him long enough so that the rest of the team can gather together to make kryptonite weapons to kill him. Also, she fights for justice and equality.
Number 9.
Sidney Prescott. Sidney is probably the most resilient character in all film history. She has survived multiple serial killers pursuing her and systematically killing all the people she cared about. And yet, she has never decided to play the role of victim. She turned this misery and suffering that she's been through into a best-selling book to try to help inspire people in her own cinematic universe. And for this reason, Sidney Prescott is a true hero.
Number 8.
Katniss Everdeen was willing to die for her sister when she volunteered as tribute. She also decided to fight against the corrupted government. And for this inspiring tale of self-sacrifice and fighting for your rights, Katniss Everdeen has made my list of top 10 female characters.
Number 7.
Emma Frost is a story of redemption. She was the villain turned good, and depending on the story she is in at the time, she might have never actually truly been a villain, but instead just have been fighting for her own perspective on what was right. For her intentions were always good. She shows us that we can change our destiny. And if we start off as a villain, we don't have to end it as a villain. We can become good. We can better ourselves. And that is why I put Emma Frost on this list.
Number 6.
Velma Dinkley is a main member of the actual Scooby Gang, and she uses her intellectual prowess to help solve many mysteries. It can be argued that without her, the Scooby Gang wouldn't ever succeed, as oftentimes she is the one to solve the mysteries. She shows that being intelligent isn't a bad thing, it's a good thing. It can be a valuable skill if you choose for it to be.
Number 5.
Daphne Blake is a main character from Scooby-Doo, who unlike Velma makes it into most Scooby media, even if it's just her, Scooby, and Shaggy. She, like many of the Scooby Gang, started out as a really bland character with little character traits developed. But over time, she changed from her danger-prone status into a fighting machine who was subtly intelligent and brave. She shows that we can all change and grow over time. Daphne and Velma would go higher, except they aren't the most fleshed out characters around. And only in modern times have their characters begun to grow and truly develop.
Number 4.
Incidentally, next on my list is Buffy Summers, the leader of her so-called Scooby Gang. Buffy has made this list because, while she has died and gotten reborn many times, and she deals with all the pain that comes along with that. She goes through emotional and physical pain throughout the series, as it is kind of part of her job as being the Slayer. She initially wants to reject her job and be normal, but she realizes that she has to fulfill her destiny and her duties if she wants to keep the people she loves safe. She is a wonderful leader. She accepts her friends for who they are, and she accepts her duty. She also displays a great deal of resilience.
Number 3.
Hermione Granger has taught generations of people that they can fight for their dreams and beliefs no matter what the world perceived as their ability. She has shown us that we determine our own potential. This is in blatant display when people call her so-called mud blood, because she's half wizard, half human. They seem to believe that this would limit her potential, but she has become one of the strongest witches in all of Harry Potter lore. This is why she has made it on the top 10 best female characters.
Number 2.
Morny Piper. Morny fought for her rights to know and be part of her heritage from a young age, as she didn't want to just assimilate to the culture that her mother wanted her to. She went on to fight for equality between the realms and showed us that what is right is the path of light, and light can always extinguish the shadows. Morny symbolizes a lot of key values that are often overlooked in today's society. For this reason, Morny Piper has made my top 10 list. She's also, part of a Halloween classic, so I guess that helps, to be honest. If only I could have snuck in a Christmas character to the list.
Number 1.
I think it comes as no surprise that Ahsoka Tano has made the number 1 spot on my top 10 female characters of all time list. I grew up with Ahsoka, and I matured with her. I saw her develop from an immature young lady into a mature and wise woman. She's become someone that anybody can look up to, as she always did what she perceived to be the right thing, and when she thought that something was wrong, she separated herself from it, left the Jedi Order. She symbolizes knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And for that reason, in her constant fight for justice, I have Ahsoka Tano as my number 1 favorite female character of all time. Hello, and thank you so much for coming on and watching today's video. It means the world to me. I hope you hit that like button and subscribe, because we make exciting and inspiring videos every day on this channel. So come and join us on this journey. Have a great night, day, or evening, depending on when you're watching. Goodbye, everybody. Peace out.